So Allegri is going to be kicking off 2023 with the 3-4-1-2. How does that formation work? Why does he use it? And how does Chiesa fit onto it? Stick around, I'll brief you in on it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So I am here to talk to you about the 3-4-1-2. So the reason why I'm talking about it, even though I recently covered the 3-5-2, check the video in the description, is our buddy Allegri over here dropped on a interview that he is planning to switch the team to a 3-4-1-2. So the funny thing about the 3-4-1-2 is, ironically, it's a hybrid of the 3-5-2 and the 3-4-3. A lot of the emphasis is it's a formation in the middle of two formations, because we all know as our 3-5-2 we have our three center backs, our five in the middle of the park, and our two up top. Whereas with a 3-4-3 you have three in the back, four in the middle, three up top. It's a more offensive 3-5-2 in a sense. But with the 3-4-1-2, it's a little bit of a hybrid of the two. So the thing is when you look at the actual formation of it, you have your three backliners, and then the interesting thing is you have your left wing back and your right wing back and a double midfield pivot. So you have one midfielder on the left, one midfielder on the right. And then you have a player which is the number 10, or the player in the hole, which is your attacking midfielder, and then you have your two forwards up top. So let's go a little bit kind of into the schematics of how this actually looks out on the actual pitch itself. Alrighty, so taking a look at the board here, we can see our traditional 3-5-2, where we have our three center backs, our five middle fielders, and our two forwards. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transition this to the 3-4-3 and kind of show you how that looks. So positioning wise, you can see how it kind of opens up, where I labeled the player in the middle in the white as the player that's going to be fluctuating between the roles for these formations here. But overall, this is what a 3-4-3 looks like. So this is predominantly used in the Premier League. Conte uses this a lot with Tottenham. I believe Tuchel used this as well with Chelsea. So this is where now the 3-4-1-2 kind of adjusts. So when I hit play here again, we can see how it kind of starts to shift in a little bit, where that number one, or that player in the hole, kind of shifts back like this. And that's how it kind of looks like. So overall, it's a hybrid between the formations, but in reality it is, but it isn't. But there's another thing about the 3-4-1-2 that allows you to play between formations as well, and I'll cover that next. And I know some of the questions that you're probably asking right now is, Dash, isn't this a defensive negative tactic? Yes, but actually no, surprisingly. So I did some more digging into it, and I actually looked at different variations and unpredictability you can have with this, because our buddy Allegri is known for his unpredictability. Alrighty, so back at the good old drawing board over yonder, and what I have preloaded is the 3-4-1-2. So again, this formation allows for a lot of unpredictability that a lot of people don't really know too much about. So one of the things is this formation allows you to swap between two formations, actually. So with this one, you can do two separate things. So check this out real quick. So if I move him over here, move him up here, and then I move this guy over here, shift you over here, shift you over here, move you up as well, and then move you two up here. What do we have here, guys? It is the 4-2-3-1. So that's one way that you can look at it as. So I'll shift everything back over again, and we'll have some more fun with this. So another formation that you can also do that will drive a bunch of people bonkers, because it is a formation that we did see a crap ton last season, and that is, so watch this real quick. So move you down here, shift you over out wide, shift you here. It is I'm laughing as I'm saying this, but it's the 4-4-2. So this formation allows you to have multiple angles or multiple adjustments of it. And you can also adjust back to a 3-5-2 as well. So that's also not out of the question again. So as you can see, literally, it's just a shift placement up. So the 3-4-1-2 gives Allegri a ridiculous amount of unpredictability. Just because of the personnel that's coming in and the players that we're attaining as well can fit into this formation. He used it against Arsenal, and our under-19 team absolutely mollywopped their first team. So having this makes Allegri very, very difficult to play against, just because you don't know what he's going to give you. All of these formations that he has been using over the past year and a half can all be variated from the 3-4-1-2. You can shift into a 4-4-2, you can shift to a 3-5-2, you can shift to a 4-2-3-1. The capabilities of this formation are absolutely limitless for a tactician like Allegri. So guys, we're going to be in for some interesting stuff here, for sure. So the question here now would be, where would Freddie Church play as well as Di Maria? So I think with the flexibility that we're given with this formation, I think Freddie Church might actually play this position in the hole, where you would have Vlahovic and Keane or Milik up top that would alternate with each other, and Chiesa would be kind of like that cam that could also stretch out wide. It's very similar to how Messi played in the World Cup, where Messi would essentially come in as a right winger but switch as a cam predominantly when in possession. So there's going to be a lot of interesting things coming in January. We're going to see some fun stuff, especially how Pogba is going to factor in. I think it's going to be Pogba and Rabiot as a double pivot. But right now, this is going to be the formation to go, guys. So I hope you like this video. Give me the good old like, the good old subs, the good old stuff. By the way, TG1000, type that in at the store to get some Juve merch. And I will catch you guys on the next one.
Here we are from Turin Giants, hosted by Dave and Dash. Kevin here, signing off.
Oh, man.